Welcome to another day of A Year in Miracles. Today we are on A Course in Miracles workbook lesson 86, and yes, it's another review day. And it's another good review day. I love these reviews. So I'm going to jump right in. These ideas are for review today from lesson 71. Only God's plan for salvation will work. It is senseless for me to search wildly about for salvation. I have seen it in many people and in many things. But when I reached for it, it was not there. I was mistaken about where it is. I was mistaken about what it is. I will undertake no more idle seeking. Only God's plan for salvation will work. And I will rejoice because his plan can never fail. These are some suggested forms for applying this idea specifically. God's plan for salvation will save me from my perception of this. This is no exception in God's plan for my salvation. Let me perceive this only in the light of God's plan for salvation. Our next lesson review is lesson number 72. Holding grievances is an attack on God's plan for salvation. Holding grievances is an attempt to prove that God's plan for salvation will not work. Yet only his plan will work. By holding grievances, I am therefore excluding my only hope of salvation from my awareness. I will no longer defeat my own best interests in this insane way. I would accept God's plan for salvation and be happy. Specific applications for this idea might be in these forms. I am choosing between misperception and salvation as I look on this. I see grounds for grievances in this. If I see grounds for grievances in this, I will not see the grounds for my salvation. This calls for salvation, not attack. And that's it. Those are our review lessons for today. I really love these review lessons. And boy, I'll tell you, the review lesson of number 71 was the way I lived my life for so many years. I saw my salvation in people. I saw my salvation in things. And yes, when I reached for it, it wasn't there. I saw my salvation in my relationships. I saw my salvation in the jobs I had. And, you put everything you have in those things and you expect them to bring you happiness, but that's not how it works. Everything is inside of you. So that's what these lessons are about right now. Only God's plan for salvation will work because everything is within you to fill yourself with self-love, and then you can bring that into the world. And I'm sure we'll be getting more into that in our next lessons. But good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all on the live feed. Hey, my sissy. I was just on the phone with her while she was driving to work. It's nice to see you on the live feed. My sister's in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hi, Barb. Nice to see you on the live feed this morning. Good morning, Terry. Good to see you, too. Hey, Colette. Great to see you here on the live feed. Good morning, Carl. Nice to see you. Francine, good morning. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. Hey, Joseph. Nice to see you on the live feed again this morning. Great to see all of you here this morning. Hey, Cindy. Good to see you. Chris, good to see you. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Claire. Nice to see you too. Great to see you here this morning. Hi, Kimberly. Nice to see you on the live feed this morning. And Maro, nice to see you here too. Good morning, Vera. Good to see you. Hey, Scott. Good to see you here this morning. Yeah, Barb, I'm with you. I love this one too. Such good reminders. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. Yeah, I do. I get exactly what you were saying. And yeah. It's we learn these lessons, and as we go through A Course in Miracles, it's so clear to see how we have been putting all of our faith and trust and things in everything outside of ourselves, and things that will never bring us happiness or bring us salvation. So you're right. And, I facilitated A Course in Miracles study groups for over 20 years in the North. And, I had a wonderful group of people who would come week after week, and some of them year after year. And, the one thing that really stuck out was, as we were going through these lessons and going through the text, which, by the way, if you're not reading A Course in Miracles workbook text, I highly recommend that you do that, because it'll really give you so much more. But what I found was, we were reading the text in all of my study groups that I went to, but we weren't reading the lessons as a group, because the lessons really are meant to be done from lesson number 1 all the way to 365. And I just couldn't figure out a way to do that so that everybody was in the same place. So that's really why I decided to do that this year, is to do all of the lessons, 365 lessons, starting with day 1, so that everybody could see the importance of doing the lessons, because it's in doing the lessons and applying it to what's happening in our lives that we're understanding and gaining the knowledge and experience of what it truly means to do this kind of work. So yeah, it's important to do the lessons and also reading the text. But I appreciate all your comments here. Hey, Claire, I'll give you a kiss right back. Nice to see all of you guys on live feed this morning. I'm going to make it short and sweet today, but if you want to dive deeper and you have questions or comments, or you want to share things, please come over to our private Facebook group, where we've got just amazing people over there who are on this journey together and sharing what's coming up. And it's really a wonderful journey that we're having with all of you here on the live feed, and everyone who's over there in the private Facebook group as well. So have an amazing day. Enjoy your day today, and I will see you tomorrow morning with our next review lesson. Have a great time, guys. Bye.